Thinking of buying a gun in the USA in 2026? Most people assume it's as simple as walking into a store, picking one, and walking out. But the truth is far more complicated, and missing just one step can get your purchase denied, delay you for days, or even create legal trouble you didn't expect. In this video, I'm going to walk you step by step through the entire legal process for buying a firearm, from federal requirements to state-specific rules. You'll see the common mistakes people make, the red flags that can block your purchase, and exactly what you need to check before you even step into a gun store. Whether you're a first-time buyer or have purchased before, these updates could affect you. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to legally own a gun in 2026 and how to avoid getting denied. Stay with me, because missing one detail could cost you more than just money. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We post updates like this every year to keep your rights protected. Also, drop a comment below if you're a first-time buyer or want a checklist for your state. I'll make sure you get it. Now, let's talk about why even experienced gun owners get tripped up. It's not just about walking into a store and picking a gun. The federal process is complex, and each state has its own rules that can block or delay your purchase. Some people fail background checks because of old records. Others get denied because they didn't realize a permit expired. And in certain states, private sales can have hidden requirements that most people don't even know exist. Understanding these steps isn't optional. It's essential if you want to stay legal and avoid fines or confiscation. Today, I'll break down everything you need to know, from federal laws to state-specific rules, including the common mistakes people make that can get them denied immediately. In the United States, the right to keep and bear arms is protected under the Second Amendment of the Constitution. But exercising that right should always be done with clear information, not fear or confusion. Unfortunately, a lot of content online focuses on panic, rumors, and worst-case scenarios, which leaves people more stressed than informed. This channel exists to do the opposite. Our goal is to give you accurate, practical, and up-to-date legal information so you can understand your rights, follow the law, and make informed decisions with confidence. So, in this section, we're going to walk through the exact legal steps to buying a gun in 2026, federal rules, state differences, and the real process you need to know. Step-by-step walkthrough. Step 1. Federal requirements. First, let's start with the federal rules, the baseline that everyone must meet before buying a firearm in the USA. These aren't suggestions, they are the law, and missing even one detail can stop your purchase dead in its tracks. Key points: must be a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident. Age limits: 18 plus for rifles and shotguns, 21 plus for handguns purchased from a licensed dealer. Cannot be a prohibited person. This includes felony convictions, restraining orders, certain mental health adjudications, substance abuse issues, or dishonorable military discharge. Must pass the NICS background check. Complete ATF Form 4473 accurately. Even a small mistake here can trigger delays or a denial. Later in this video, I'll show you some of the most surprising reasons people fail the federal check. Reasons you might never have thought could block your purchase. So stay tuned. Step 2 is where things get tricky when state laws come into play. Step 2. Private sales. Now let's talk about private sales, one of the areas where even experienced buyers get caught off guard. Federal law only regulates licensed dealers, which means person-to-person sales often fly under federal rules. But that doesn't mean there are no rules. Key points: person-to-person sales often aren't federally regulated, so mistakes here are easy to make. Many states require background checks for private sales, including California, New York, and Colorado. Failing to follow state rules can immediately block your purchase, even if you meet all federal requirements. And here's the tricky part. Some states have hidden requirements for private sales that most people don't even know about. Later, I'll break down a few surprising state rules that can instantly stop your purchase if you overlook them. You'll want to see this before you try any private sale. Step 3. State-specific differences. Now we're getting into the part that trips up a lot of gun buyers: state-specific rules. Every state has its own set of regulations, and missing just one detail can block your purchase, even if you meet all federal requirements. Let's look at some of the key states with unique rules. Example states and key points. California: waiting period, safety certificate, mandatory registration. Texas: minimal permits, dealer background check only. New York: strict handgun permits, mandatory registration. Florida: 3-day waiting period for handguns. Illinois: firearm owner's ID required, background checks for all purchases. Some of these state rules are surprisingly strict, and a single oversight, like missing a safety certificate in California or forgetting to renew your Illinois FOID, can completely stop your purchase. Later, I'll show you a few hidden state requirements that catch even experienced buyers off guard. These are easy to miss, but can have serious consequences. Step 4. Renewal and updates. Buying a firearm isn't the final step. Staying legal requires tracking renewals and updates. Many gun owners think once they have a permit or license, they're done. But that's far from the truth, and overlooking this step can create unexpected roadblocks the next time you try to buy. Key points. Licenses and permits expire. Always keep track of expiration dates. Databases are updated constantly. Even old records can suddenly block your purchase. Check your records before attempting another purchase. A small oversight could cost you days or even weeks. Later in this video, I'll show you some of the most surprising cases where expired permits or outdated records blocked purchases, even for people who thought they were completely compliant. Missing just one update can cause serious headaches, so pay close attention. Step 5. Common mistakes to avoid. Finally, let's cover the mistakes that catch even experienced gun owners off guard. These are simple errors, but they can cost you time, money, or even block your purchase entirely. Common mistakes. Using outdated forms. Even a small error on the ATF Form 4473 or state forms can trigger delays. Ignoring waiting periods. Every state has its own rules, and skipping them can get you denied. Not checking private sale rules. Some states require background checks even for person-to-person sales. Overlooking minor entries on your record. Old tickets, restraining orders, or mistaken database entries can suddenly make you ineligible. Following these steps will help you stay on the right side of the law. Remember, federal law is just the baseline. Your state may have stricter rules, and compliance is your responsibility. Always check both before buying and make sure your records are up to date. And here's the thing, even small oversights happen all the time. Later, I'll show a few real examples of mistakes that have blocked purchases, so you know exactly what to watch for. Missing just one of these could delay your purchase for weeks. By following these steps and avoiding these common mistakes, you'll stay compliant, protect your rights, and make your firearm purchase as smooth as possible. If this guide helped you, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We post the latest firearms legal updates every year. Comment below if you want a free checklist of everything you need for federal and state compliance. I'll make sure you get it. Stay legal, stay safe, and keep your rights protected.